Moving to Central Florida in 2024? Well, if that's the case, you're watching the right video. I'm going to introduce you to Winter Garden, Florida, and the top 5 reasons why others are moving to Winter Garden and why you should too. You don't want to miss this, so stick around. Up first is location. So Winter Garden is actually just west of Orlando, and it's about 30 minutes drive to downtown Orlando and about 45 minutes to the Orlando International Airport. As far as getting around town or getting around Central Florida, that's not an issue. With our highway system, we have Highway 429 that connects back to I-4, the Florida Turnpike, 408, and many other highways to get you easily around town. Winter Garden is a suburb. It is very lush, green, fresh, open, I would describe it. There's a lot of lakes and ponds, and we do have some section, especially in the Horizon West area. There's a newer community where we have some rolling hills. It's a little bit cute to see, that landscape is a little bit different. So it gives you a different vibe here, very small town vibe, but it's a very beautiful place to be. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about, another reason why people move here is the lifestyle. I get asked that quite a bit, like what is the lifestyle here in Winter Garden? Well, for one, it's very family oriented. And that is evident as you go through the communities. You can see how the builders have the children in mind. There's a little small playgrounds that the kids can go to. You can just take the kids down the street and go to the park. There's also clubhouses. Most likely you'll find a pool and a gym and maybe even a space that you can rent out as well. All right. So, and just the atmosphere here and the events and things that we have in these communities are geared for families and things that involve children as well. Now, Winter Garden is, even though it's a suburb and it's much smaller than Orlando per se, it is definitely self-contained. And by that, I mean by services that you need, necessities such as groceries. You don't have to go outside the city limits for that. We do have Publix, which is one of the popular brands here. We have 2 Targets with groceries, right? And we also have a Super Walmart. So definitely not an issue with that. The same I would say for medical services. We have 2 hospitals. There are definitely access to doctors, primary care physicians, specialties, eye care, dentistry. All of that is within Winter Garden. So unless you really want to go outside of Winter Garden, you don't really have to. You can definitely find all these services here. If you're liking this video so far, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe to my channel. That way you know when I have new videos come out. And don't forget to also leave a comment or ask a question as well. Now, number 3 is things to do in Winter Garden. And top of the list, of course, ladies, shopping and dining. I'm excited to tell you about Winter Garden Village. This is the biggest shopping center we have in Winter Garden. There are lots of shops that you would recognize, some you don't. The same with dining options. And right across the street from there is an extension of that with other restaurants. And behind there is one of the hospitals I mentioned earlier. Now, you'll also find lots of cultural cuisine here, Jamaican. So if you like your jerk chicken and the beef patties, that's an option. Turkish, Mediterranean, Chinese style, and others as well. So you will not be disappointed. We have our very own indoor adventure park that opened up in summer of 2023. Lots of adventurous stuff to do there for the kids. They're absolutely going to love that. There's a dining movie theater. There's a performance art movie theater, which this one's actually downtown Winter Garden. And there you can see plays and other events. And they have summer camp for children as well. Along there, which is Plant Street, we have every Saturday farmers market. And also along Plant Street, there's various shops and specialty restaurants that you can patronize as well. We have historic things to do like the museums and things of that nature, which makes it very, very interesting, a place to be on a lazy Saturday afternoon, for instance. If you're an outdoorsy person, there's West Orange Trail. It's a very long trail from miles and miles that runs right through downtown Winter Garden. You could take advantage of that. If you're a golfer, there are plenty of choices here. We have at least 3 golf courses, the major ones that you can choose from. So I'm sure there'll be something that you'd like. Yeah, we also have Disney World. And Disney World, depending on where you live in Winter Garden, you could see the fireworks at night, which is really, really cool. Now, there's not much to do here in the evening time. If you want the nightlife, excitement, you'd have to go to iDrive or downtown Orlando. Or if you want to catch an Orlando Magic game or something at the Performance Art Theater, there's plenty of things to do around Orlando. And that's the kind of the beauty of Winter Garden, is that you can enjoy for the things I've mentioned so far here in Winter Garden and just be able to just leave your home and go out, enjoy the extra stuff, and then come back home. Now, don't forget the beaches. Cocoa Beach is about an hour and a half from us. So when my family and I go there, we kind of make it a day activity. We like to hang out at the spot right across from the Patrick Air Force Base. And if you do, you just might see something like this. Okay, rolling right along, we're at number 4, schools. There are 3 high schools that are zoned for Winter Garden. Online schools are an option. We have Orange County Virtual School and Florida Virtual School, which are both accredited, and your child can graduate with a high school diploma. Private schools are available. I will be leaving in the description a link for Orange County Public Schools for your reference. Last but not least is housing. Winter Garden has condos, plenty of townhomes, and single-family homes to choose from. As of the end of December 2023, the average housing price here is in the high 500s. It doesn't mean that's where you have to start. So for instance, we do have builders that are building 2-bedroom townhomes starting below 400,000. And they also have 3-bedroom, 2 baths townhomes and single family homes under 500,000. So those are in the mid 4s and up. Okay, so there's options there for that, especially if you don't need a lot more space. They're a little bit smaller in square footage, so about 15 to 1600-ish square feet. And if you're a single person or a younger family or just someone who doesn't need a lot of space, that's a great option for you in Horizon West. And there's a bunch of different communities there and a lot of builders this long that are building there. So it can get a little bit overwhelming. And, we also have downtown, which is more historic, the older homes. Some of them have a lot more land space if you're looking for more acreage on your property. And we also have some pockets of new construction there as well. So there's a variety of options. Now, if you don't have time to wait for new construction, we do have resale homes option as well. So keep that in mind. So it just depends on your needs, your lifestyle. Also, another option is if you want to buy a lot and build, we do have options in Winter Garden where you can do that and you can build your customized home. In the description, you will find a link to a calendar. You can go ahead and book a one-on-one consultation. And there you have it. I'm Jannett Charlton, your Orlando Realtor. Thank you for sticking it out with me on this video. The top 5 reasons for you to move to Winter Garden, Florida. Will you be one of our next residents? I look forward to meeting you soon. Until next time, take care.